Sofyan Amrabat has gone ahead and revealed to us the disappointing start at Man United as far as his knowledge concerns him. Welcome to the United Matters channel. Rokan David is my name. You can as well call me Haradi. Smash the like button, comment and share. If you're really watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Rokan David is my name, and obviously don't forget to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. And it's obviously a Thursday, and guys, I know you are missing the Premier League, but trust me, after this weekend, just know that players will be returning on Wednesday because most of the teams are really playing the last game on Tuesday. So on Wednesday, players that don't play in South America will be back at the club of Manchester United, and then others also will be obviously showing up on the club. So I think we all understand that it's really a long wait, but we have to bear with it because it's really one of those moments that you need obviously coming through and really see yourself really just knowing that it's a moment of really just being patient. Not so because tomorrow is Friday, and after Sunday, Tuesday, next week, we just find ourselves getting these players back. That is it. And Sofyan Amrabat was going to reveal to us the United and Hags snag and the problem as to we're going to hit obviously start of the season very badly, and we have to bring you exactly what he said. I don't think that he is in the right vicinity to come out and give us a reason as to why we've gone ahead to have a very disappointing start ever since this season started. But as a professional player, he knows what to do and how to respond to questions when such questions are thrown up to him, and he had lots of things to say about this scenario at Manchester United. That is Sofyan Amrabat for you. And let's start it off with this. But we thank God for the gift of life and of Muslims. Barakallahu fikum. Now, we start it off with the Amrabat on the reasons for the disappointing season to Man United's head. I can say a lot of things, but I don't want to use them as an excuse in life, but also in football. There is never only good. There is always a time when it's going to be a little bit more difficult. That is what he says. Now, you like the way he obviously tries to attack this question, that I don't want to use them as an excuse. There are a lot of things, but he doesn't want to use them as an excuse. And what are those lots of things Amrabat is talking about? First and foremost, he's hinting exactly about the injury problems you're having at Man United. That is it. There is one he cannot even mention, him coming late plus Rasmus Højlund, lack of chemistry in the team, that the team needs close to play more 2-3 games to see to it that they obviously know each other, And the other factor that does not talk about is us conceding very many goals, Onana being a problem, not having settled into the club of Man United. The pressure is really mounting on him, and us not having our head in the right direction because we score and concede. We equalize and then we lose the lead in like 2-3 minutes. And the most hugest example is against Arsenal. Against Arsenal, we score, and in just 35 seconds, we see ourselves back to level terms with Arsenal. Where do you find that? In elite football, if at all you have to obviously take to the next level, you need to obviously carry it on for some minutes to see to it that you don't obviously concede. And for your information, I think we scored against Arsenal around the 27th minute, and the 28th minute, Arsenal are gonna hit obviously level the game. So instead of holding ourselves onto the lead so long, so to it that the team of Arsenal gets frustrated with its fans, we just give them a chance to obviously know that they can obviously beat us. So those are some of the factors that he couldn't obviously mention, but he had to obviously keep them in his own bag and not let them slip out of his bag. Now, he went ahead and said about the problems affecting Man United that I think that's a little bit the case right now, but we've just started. The season is still very long. We've played some good games with some good things. Maybe with a little more luck, we would have won the matches we didn't win, and I'm very confident about it. Now, one thing I obviously don't accept is anything he says concerning luck. To be lucky, you obviously have to obviously stand in the way of luck. Now, if you score against Arsenal, you know, and you concede 35 seconds after you've gone ahead to score or to take the lead, do you blame luck? It's you who has not gone ahead to utilize the chance. Look at the game of Bayern Munich. At a certain point, it was 2-1. No sooner we score to make it 2-1 than Bayern Munich extends the lead to 3. It was at 3-2, and no sooner we put that second goal in, Bayern made it 4. You know, and we made it 3. So it shows you that we are really having certain things that are not obstacles related to luck. They are not luck-related obstacles, and it's for lack of concentration reasons that we are really complacent and the concentration levels drop a little bit, and we obviously see ourselves off the grip. That is it. Now, after that, he also talked about we've played some good games. And I think when he talks about some good games, he's talking about the number of chances we're going to have to create and how we obviously get into the opposition's box. And that is something important, that when you look at the game of Crystal Palace, chances were there and we never killed them off, right? Then the game of Brentford, you saw the chances were there, but we never killed them off, though we won. And very many other games, chances are still coming, and all we need to do is to kill off our chances. And I know that is one of the things that you're not going to force. I've seen teams like Barcelona having Messi, Neymar, and Suarez, Xavi, Iniesta losing games, but having close to very many shots on target. You know, I've seen games where I've gone ahead to lose under Sir Alex Ferguson when we've gone ahead to have very many shots on target, but we couldn't obviously find the end product to the game. That is it. So I really take this as a very huge concern, and I respect him for that, because we are getting into these positions a lot, and all what we need is to obviously find a perfect pattern of killing off these chances. And secondly, we should also find ourselves in a position of rehearsing these set pieces, because it's one of the avenues where we can see ourselves really score. If we go long for twice and we don't really get what we want, then let's go short. Let's do the short ones. Let's start them short and obviously try to see to it that we get ourselves to the levels we deserve to be into the 18 yards box area of the opponent, and continuing to obviously put more threats. So I think starting badly doesn't obviously get us off the season, but I believe if we continue to obviously win our games, then we'll see ourselves in a position of really getting into the top 4 and maybe competing for the title. That is it. Then he summed it up by saying, we work hard every day. Nobody will give you that. Nobody will give that to you. You have to work to get it. But we work very hard, and I think everything will be fine. So this is the biggest positive that you'll ever get from a player like Amrabat coming in through, as he dissects the problems of Erik ten Hag and Man Utd's poor start ever since this season really came onto the comments. And I believe that he's really representing views of other players, and this shows you that the entire dressing room is not in disarray, and we are all one to see to it that we defend the manager and put the team to where it deserves to be. That is the club of Manchester United. So that is Amrabat on the disappointing start of Manchester United. Then on the manager that is coaching him, this is what he had to say. He expects a lot from us. He wants us to win by playing attacking and attractive football. He's also demanding, but that's normal. We are in a big club and we have to win. So Amrabat is telling us that however much Ten Hag came out and told us that he wants United to be the best transitional team in the world during the preseason, he tells us that he's telling them that I want you to be playing attractive and attacking-minded football. So I won't be one of those fans that come in through and obviously don't really give credit where it's due, because I've seen us have control in the game of Crystal Palace, the 2 games, and the game of Brentford. Control is there. I think controlling these games is obviously becoming part of us ever since we saw Sofyan Amrabat coming through and playing the people to Casemiro. So all what we need to do is simple. How long are we going to really keep this going? You know, when we go away to play against Sheffield, are we going to beat them, control the game, kill off our chances, and obviously be the better team on the field of play? Or we are just going to find ourselves in a position of really getting a ramshackle win there? Because if you look at what he's talking about, attacking, and it's attacking and beautiful football. That is it. Playing, attacking, and attractive football. So if you are to go attacking and attractive football, that shows you that we need to combine the 2 things. And is it time for us to conduct the 2 things? I think it might not be the right time, but if at all we are playing teams like Sheffield, we should obviously come out and orchestrate it, because they're not going to be a big, huge threat to us. You know, those are teams we can experiment things like attractive football. That is it. But when playing teams like City, you obviously have to be vigorous, and you don't need to put a foot wrong or a pass wrong. So I think we are going to see it more often. We're playing against small teams, but against big teams, it's obviously going to be hard for us to see it, because Ten Hag will obviously be wanting what we call super control of the game and obviously trying to win on whether good or ugly. Then he said a lot of things are the same from his first collaboration with Erik Ten Hag. Of course, he has developed. He has already a fantastic. He was a fantastic manager, but now he's one of the best in the world. He was successful wherever he went. Obviously, to me, I think turnarounds are really huge for Erik Ten Hag, and he's really one of the best managers I'm going to hate to see play the game of football, and is obviously going ahead, obviously export that into the players of Manchester United day in, day out. So to me, I believe we are going to get there ASAP. That is it. And lastly, he talked about his transfer to Man United, and this is what he said. It was an easy decision. I knew for a long time that Man United were interested. For me, it was clear that the only place I wanted to be was here. I had to be very patient. Now, I just want to obviously repeat it again, that Liverpool, Juventus, Napoli wanted to sign the player. Atletico Madrid wanted to go in for Sofyan Amrabat, and Amrabat said, no, I only want to go to Man United. That's why he waited until the final days of the transfer window, medical conducted, and obviously he's now a United player right now. So, your thoughts on Amrabat revealing the disappointing start of Manchester United cause are welcome in the comment section below. Smash the like button, comment, and share. We thank God for the gift of life, and may the living to God bless you abundantly. Rock and David remains my name. I sign out. See you later. Bye bye.